Hello everyone, it's Maki here. Today we are going to check out the newly announced Gunpla. Also, I have some small news to go over first. The box art for the Gunpla set to be released in October 2024 has been revealed. Featured are the Murasame and the Black Knight Squad color from the movie Gundam Seed Freedom. The Murasame is shown at the moment before the battle with the Black Knight Squad begins. I guess the pilot is Mulo Flager. As for the Black Knight Squad color, she's shown right after the Dragoon system is activated. The pose is strikingly similar to that of the Strike Freedom Gundam, which is quite memorable. It was also announced that a new Gundam series card game is in the works. The project name Gundam Card Game was revealed. Whether this will be the actual name of the game or if a formal title will be announced later, like with the past Gundam War, is still unknown. Many Gundam fans love to collect illustrations in addition to playing the card games. It looks like this card game will have a lot of fresh takes on classic artwork for fans to enjoy. Now I have some urgent news for you. Your home is surrounded by enemy forces. But don't worry. Just hit the subscribe button and fire the photon torpedo. That should keep you safe. 2024 marks the 10th anniversary of the Reconguista in GTV Annie. To celebrate, the official media has released a commemorative illustration and the new Gunpla of the protagonist's mobile suit, the G-Self, has been announced. Technically, this isn't an entirely new product, but rather an improved version of the high-grade Gunpla originally released in 2015. So, what's been improved? According to the official media, the design is based on the theatrical version. The older high-grade model was based on the TV anime version. It seems that parts like the head, chest, shoulders and joints have been replaced by newly designed parts. In fact, the head now more accurately captures the distinctive characteristics of the G-Self. The older high-grade version had a design that some fans weren't entirely happy with. Reconguista Inji's director, Yoshiyuki Tomino, mentioned that his goal was to break free from the constraints of Gundam. The fact that Gundam is used in the anime title and the names of the Gunpla was a commercial decision. However, in the TV anime, there were times when the face of the G-Self looked very much like a Gundam. This was also reflected in the old high-grade version. In the theatrical release, the face of the G-Self was carefully rendered to emphasize its unique individuality as the G-Self, and this is more faithfully captured in the new high-grade model. The newly added dye details from the movie version are also reproduced. Let's take a look at the packaging as well. As I mentioned before, the older high-grade model had the name Gundam G-Self on the box. The new high-grade, however, is simply called G-Self. And some of you may have noticed that this Gunpla is sold exclusively at Gundam Base. Maybe that's because it's a revised version of an older product rather than a completely new release. I wish it was available in regular stores, though. The G-Self is sometimes referred to as the most terrifying mobile suit in the Gundam series. I can understand why people have this opinion. In the Universal Century timeline, there are several Gundams that are considered the strongest and fans often debate their rankings. The Unicorn Gundam, which can manipulate time, and the Turn A Gundam, which can collapse the entire civilization of Earth, are often considered to be among the most powerful. The VUI-2 Gundam can also be considered the most powerful as it adheres to military standards without relying on unknown technologies. So why is the G-Self called the most terrifying mobile suit? It's because like the VUI-2 Gundam, it uses controllable technology to unleash immense destructive power. The Psycho frame used in the Unicorn Gundam, on the other hand, is an unknown technology that was uncontrollable at the time of its creation. A mechanic's statement, even we who made it don't understand why it glows, emphasizes the mysterious nature of the Psycho frame. Similarly, the Tane Gundam was a mobile suit that was announced after a long period of time, and its full capabilities remain untapped. The G-Self, on the other hand, was built and operated by people of the time in which the story takes place. While its design is based on blueprints from an earlier era, known as the Hermes Rolls, its actual construction was carried out by the people of the record century. The G-Self could potentially be mass-produced if humans chose to do so, adding to its terrifying nature. One of its terrifying weapons is the photon torpedo, which can cause objects to disappear and be absorbed as light. After using the photon torpedo, the protagonist Belly was able to feel the disappearance of many lives and was deeply shaken by it. Director Tomino has shared that the G in G-Self has a significant meaning. While it represents Gundam, it also symbolizes ground. The name G-Self can be interpreted as ground itself. This powerful and controllable force of nature can actually be seen as an embodiment of the earth. After the story ends, Belly steps out of the G-Self and embarks on a journey to see the world underground with his own eyes. By the way, the G-Self is equipped with a special armor called Photon Armor. This armor can change its properties depending on the battle situation or the equipment being used. The Gunpla version of the Perfect Pack can transform into different forms, each specialized for different functions. In one form assault mode, it takes on a red color similar to that of the assault pack. When using the abilities of the reflector pack, it turns purple. And when partially using the abilities of the high torque pack, the arms and legs turn green. In other words, if you want to recreate all of these forms, you have to buy multiple Gunpla kits. In the story, he never changes to the pink form of the tricky pack. However, you could imagine him using the abilities of the tricky pack and painting him pink. Of course, you'd still have to buy the Gunpla. So you're fighting your own desires. The high-grade G-Self Perfect Pack equipped model will be released as an exclusive Gundam-based product. The price will be about $27. Keep in mind that the price may fluctuate depending on the exchange rate. The release date is scheduled for October 26, 2024. Also note that the schedule may vary depending on the country or region. It was also announced that the metal robot spirits equipped with the G-Self Perfect Pack will be produced. This has only been announced, but no details have been released at this time. We'll have to wait and see. Thank you for watching to the end. See you next time.